Hey guys, welcome to Season with Love. I'm Casey. Welcome to my kitchen, y'all. Y'all, today we making cheddar biscuits, y'all. Cheddar biscuits. Okay, without further ado, let's go over these ingredients. So I have flour, I have salt, I have baking powder, I have garlic powder. That's going to take these biscuits to another level. I got some dry parsley. You can use fresh. I have a frozen stick of margarine. Put that in the freezer, or butter, whatever you choose to use. I have a block of sharp cheddar cheese. We're going to need about half of this. This is 8 ounces. We're going to use about 4 in these biscuits, okay? And I got some whole milk here, y'all. Whole milk. You can use buttermilk if that's what you have, okay? That's all we're going to need to get these cheddar biscuits started, y'all. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We making cheddar biscuits, y'all. Alright, guys. In this bowl, excuse my voice today. In this bowl, we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, y'all. To that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. To each cup is 1 teaspoon of baking powder, okay? So I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder because it's 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt to season our biscuits. You got to season your biscuits. Half a teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, y'all. Because this is just going to bring the savoriness right out of this biscuit, okay? And right in them biscuits, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of parsley flakes. We're going to put parsley in and outside our biscuits, okay, y'all? So I'm going to add a generous half a teaspoon of parsley flakes right inside, okay? So now we're going to mix up all these dry ingredients. Next, y'all remember that frozen stick of butter? I've already grated my stick of butter, okay? So now I'm going to get that, and I'm going to add my frozen stick of butter to the flour. This is the stick of butter that I've grated. You guys can see. I've grated it and put it in a bowl, okay? So you want to get a fork. I have a large fork here, or a pastry cutter. I don't own a pastry cutter, so I'm using a large fork. For those of you who don't own a pastry cutter, this is how you do it, okay? We're going to take that grated frozen butter. I was keeping it in the freezer because it's going to melt fairly quickly now that it's grated, okay? So I suggest either you grate it right into your flour or cut it up into small pieces. And now we want to mix this butter in until this resembles like small peas. I know y'all heard that before. Okay, small pea-like consistency. This is what's going to give your biscuits that fluffy consistency, okay? Now I've also went ahead and grated our cheese as well. You want to work fast, especially if you're in a warm kitchen, because you don't want that butter to melt. It's important that it stays cold. Okay? I ain't recording on that. Okay, y'all, now that we have our butter and everything mixed in, it's time to go in with that cheese. We grated up that sharp cheddar cheese. Now I grated 4 ounces and it didn't look like enough. So I went ahead and grated the whole 8-ounce block. Because I want these biscuits to be cheesy and delicious, y'all. So now I'm going to go ahead and get that mixed in. So now that I got that in, I'm going to pour a cup of milk, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pour us a cup of milk. And you might not need all that milk. Because as soon as these biscuits get moist, you're going to stop stirring, okay? You want a fairly thick batter. If you mix too much, you're going to have tough biscuits. The whole goal is light, fluffy, airy biscuits, okay? This is why we don't want our butter to melt. And this is why we're going to need all of that milk. Look like we're going to need a little more milk. Now, if you're using, you see what I poured my milk in? Because I poured it in the measure here. But this is not a 1 cup liquid measure. This is a 1 cup dry measure. So it's a little off, okay? But like I said, you use as much milk as you need just to moisten your dough. You want a fairly thick dough because these are biscuits, okay? Get your dough moistened. Now I'm going in with the fork because it's easier for me to mix with it. But see, once my dough, you see the consistency and the texture of that dough is ready, okay? The dough is ready. You don't want to mix too much because, like I said, it will make your biscuits tough. So now we're going to get these biscuits into the oven. Now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator so it stays cool, okay, while I get my pan together. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm dropping the biscuits on my baking sheet, which I've buttered and also sprayed with a non-stick spray. Now I suggest you use parchment paper or a silicone pad if you have that in your home. I don't have neither, so I went with this method to try to and hope that my biscuits won't stick, okay? Now I'm using a 1/3 cup measure for each of my biscuits so I can try to get some even biscuits, okay? So I'm just using a 1 cup measure to help me drop the biscuits onto this pan and get an even biscuit. Try to get them as similar in size as I possibly can, okay? So I just scoop up a little bit of dough in the 1 cup measure, okay? And then I just take it out right onto the pan, okay? Now I have 6 on this pan. I'm gonna probably try to put 8. Okay. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We're gonna get this in the oven. I'm putting this in a 400-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes until they go nice and golden brown. Okay, you can start. Alright guys, this is our cheddar biscuits. Take a look at them, y'all. We dropped them on this tray. We put them in the oven for 14 minutes exactly. It took mine to cook. Like I said, I used a 1/3 cup measure. You can make them smaller or bigger, you know. In this instance, size does not matter. We're going to take it right while these biscuits are hot, okay? Now here in this bowl, I have 1 large tablespoon of parsley, a stick of butter. Okay. While these biscuits are hot, you want to go in here with this, okay? If y'all like the content I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. Okay? Right while these are hot, I'm going to douse these with this butter mixture. Oh, these look amazing, guys. Check them out. Check them out. Y'all stay tuned to see how I'm serving this, okay? Okay guys, this is my final product. I'm serving this with a nice bowl of chili, y'all. Y'all look at this chili. We're not here for this chili, but I want y'all to see this chili. Because if y'all want the recipe for this chili down below, y'all let me know. Y'all know I'm going to finish that off with a little bit of cheese and some fresh diced onions. Okay, y'all take a look at that. But we ain't here for that, y'all. We here for these biscuits that I know is going to taste so good with this chili. So, look at these Cheddar Bay biscuits, y'all. Check them out. This is our final product. Y'all check out the inside of this biscuit. Light, fluffy, buttery. Because remember, we ain't let that butter. Y'all check that out. Oh my goodness, y'all. That biscuit is amazing. 14 minutes. Y'all seeing there's not a lot of ingredients. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seeing them? Cheddar biscuits, y'all. Right here on Season with Love. The recipe is simple. It's easy. Y'all make you some, okay? Y'all like, share, and subscribe to Season with Love. And thanks for watching. And God bless.